Of course, now I'm doing this on my phone, so I can't check the time anymore. But anyhow, I was sitting and crocheting, and I thought, how about I sit and crochet with all of you? So I am here. I'm in my, this is my yarn room. That's a mandala. These are both mandalas. This is the Cosmic Crochet Along by Helen Shrimpton. This is the Mini Rings of Change by Frank O'Randall. These are some pillows I made. That's a basket I made, wall hangings. And then these two are actually weavings that I made on the, what's it called? Like the loom, I guess that's what it's called. I don't even remember. It's been so long. Anyhow, so I was sitting and crocheting and I was like, how about I just go live and crochet with all of you? So I know this is going to be backwards, but I'm using Premier Momenti yarn in the color Glacier. And I am almost finished this blanket. So this is actually called the Timber Trails blanket, and it's by Juan over at Juan the Yarn Addict. And I think I'm showing you the front. Yeah. So this is what it's looking like. Good morning, Mishi. This is what it's looking like so far. It's quite large. I wouldn't call it a baby blanket. It's more of a throw. But I'm really, really liking this yarn. So this yarn is a cotton acrylic blend. But like, look at that stitch definition. It's just beautiful. I love it. So I am using a Susan Bates J 6mm hook. That's what I use, guys. Good morning, Janie. I just use Susan Bates hooks. I'm so in love with them, and I've tried other hooks here and there. I've tried a boy hook before. I've tried off-brand hooks. Just that thing feels, I really like how this is, where are we? I just like the shape of this. I like that it has that pointy end and it's pointy here and it catches everything. So I just love that. Sorry, Michi, I missed your comment. Let me see if I can find it. Oops. I don't know how to, oh wait, live chat. Okay. You made a shower rug with it. Oh, wow. Nice. Did you make a shower rug out of this yarn or out of Juan's pattern? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one, but in any case, I'm sure that turned out very, very nice. I have been working on so many different projects all at once. I mean, you know what I mean. You go from one project to another project and you just kind of you just need the variety, you get like bored with one project. So it just helps to have like multiple projects. Yeah. I that's why I use these ergonomic handles. Oh, okay, you made a shower rug with the Momenti yarn. That's awesome. Yeah, the smallest hook size that I own is like, I want to say an E, and I've never gone really smaller than that. And then of course this hook is like the Susan Bates ergonomic hook, so it just has this handle on it, which I like. I don't even know if I hold it. Like, I don't even know how I hold it. Like, yeah, I'm holding it, but I'm just so used to this. So I went to Joann's. My Joann's is still open. I went there last week and they had these hooks. So I got two of H 5mm, two of I 5.5mm, and two of J, two more of these, the 6mm. I wish they had K because I use K a lot. And I keep finding that I put my crochet hooks with my projects. So I have one of my project bags here. I got this tote as a gift. And it has a zipper, which is why I really love it. I haven't tried Fire or Furls hooks yet. But, sorry, I was just showing you. So in here are a couple of my projects. And so it has a pocket. And I just keep my hooks in there. I just leave my hooks in there. Now, of course, I need to remember which project has which hook, but I usually do write that down somewhere on my notes, so I know that. But yeah, I just keep my hooks with my project, and that just makes life easy. And this one is almost done. Yep, I made everything that's behind me. They are not, so this is the Cosmic Crochet Along by Helen Shrimpton. This was from a few years ago, and this is from a few years ago as well. This is called The Mini Rings of Change by Franco Randall. I don't know if he still has his Ravelry shop up because he kind of left the crochet world like a couple of, I want to say like 2 years ago. He stopped with making his patterns and promoting his patterns and all of that. But I do have it saved, so I did make it. And then that's a pattern. I don't know what that's called. I have a video in which I've shared that. That is from a pattern, and then the two weavings behind me. So that and that, those are just ones that I made. And I don't know if you can see what's here behind me, but this, I call it my piece table. It's on top of my bookcase, and I call it my piece table because I have nice quotes in there and I have all these nice inspirational books in there. So just like positive thinking kind of books. So that's what I have up there behind me. This is my, oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. I love being here. I love being a part of this community. Michi, you're a crochet buddy? Oh my gosh, I need to make some content, guys. Okay, I have a membership feature on my channel, and I've had a couple of members before, and I did make a few videos, but I think I posted them from like, what's it called? Like members only. Members only. What am I trying to say? Okay, what I'm trying to say is I had members only videos, and then they went public like later on. That's how I had it set up. Hello everyone joining. Do I crochet quickly? I feel like I really don't. I'm just making front post double crochets, so I don't feel like this is really fast. I actually feel like I need to go faster, you guys. I want to buy more yarn. I just want to buy more yarn. Like, I still haven't taken out my, I've done an inventory, so I know exactly what yarn I have. Now, that's not counting scraps, and that's not counting like balls that are half full. Those are in a separate bag altogether. But I have an inventory of all the full balls of yarn that I have. And what was the point of the story? Yeah, so I know what I have, and I even did the inventory of my new Joann's yarn, but it is literally sitting right behind me, still in bags. You can see them. It's right there. It's behind me in the bags. So I haven't gotten a chance to put it away. Or you're gonna start crocheting? That's so nice. I am working on the Timber Trails blanket by Juan over at Juan the Yarn Addict. This is such a nice pattern of his, and basically I've just been repeating it. I had 3 balls of this Premier Momenti yarn in the color Glacier, and I am on the last cake. So the end is near. I'm probably on like the second last row because I think I'm going to end it here. So it has I'm doing a front post double crochet on the back side. So on the front side, it's creating that ridge. And so I'm thinking for the very last row, I'm going to try to do, I think what I did in my other project was I did a like single crochet in the 3rd loop. I think something like that. Single crochet or half double crochet in the 3rd loop. So I'm going to try to do that just so that I just want the border to kind of like pop. I don't want to add any shells or picots or anything like that, but I would like to just do something so that the border looks nice. And probably I'm going to have some yarn left over. So I was just watching, because I was sitting and crocheting myself. So I was watching Juan. I was watching his latest Whipping It with Juan. And actually, it was the one before that. So he said that he doesn't throw anything. Like all the scraps and all the ends that get woven in, like he doesn't throw anything. He keeps it for stuffing. And I was like, oh, I should keep some stuff for stuffing too. So now I got a little Ziploc bag, well, a gallon Ziploc bag, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep my ends in here. Whatever I cut off, Whatever is truly too tangled beyond repair, I'll just keep it and then I'll use it as stuffing. So that's the plan. I'm going to keep that. Thank you, Lori. One of these days, I'm going to show you my yarn closet. It is just, whoo, it is packed. Like, it is packed of yarn. I'm not even joking. Oh, awesome, Mishi. I will check my email. Thank you. So I have so much yarn in there, you guys. If you know how it all started. Okay. It all started in this room, and it was just me and these bins behind me. And so there's 4 bins. One of them just has finished objects in them. Actually, almost 2 of them. So there's one of them with finished objects, and then there's one of them that's full of like half is full with finished objects. And then the other 2 have yarn in them. And that was kind of how it all started. And I was like, all right, here's my yarn. Here we go. And then I started buying more yarn. And so I cleared out an entire linen closet and took out everything. And I made it into my yarn closet. Yeah, I mean, so there's just okay, it has, so there's a top shelf and then there are like rectangles. I think there's 8 slots and then there's a top shelf and then I have bags on the bottom. I have a lot of yarn. I know how much yarn I have because I have an inventory, but I won't share that number. Let's just say it's less than 300 balls of yarn. So, uh, yeah, I couldn't help it. And I'm planning to go back to Joann's again, you guys, because now my Joann's is 50% off. I saw these posts on social media of people posting like, I bought all this yarn for $50 and they're showing all these skeins of Big Twist that they got for like 45 cents. And I was like, I told my friend about this and she was like, no, that must not be real. But I was like, I saw multiple people posting about this and sharing that at their Joann's, the yarn was like 80-90% off. So I don't know if I should like wait till like next week, though I think my Joann's will be closed by the end of May. So now we're on May 2nd. That just leaves a couple of weeks. But I figure if I can just go by every week and just check out what's happening, then, you know, I can stay on top of things. Though I was telling my friend, I'm like, between me and you, one of us has to go to Joann's like every week just to check what is the percentage off. Because if I can get some of this burnout blanket yarn for less than $6, I mean, sign me up. I just got Hirschner's catalog yesterday. Well, I probably got it before. I just checked the mail. But I saw that they had like the burnout blanket for like, they had some for $6, some for $7. And that's all fine. But you know, when you're in the store and you're like looking at the yarn and you can just like pick it up. Oh my God, it's such an exciting feeling. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And so you just want to like buy it. So that's why I'm trying not to go to Joann's. I really wanted to go today, but I told myself, nope, let's clean the house. Let's put away dishes. Let's change the sheets on the bed. And let's just sit and crochet because yarn is endless. Like I'm going to buy so much yarn. It's just crazy. Thank you, Mishi, for stopping in. Happy Friday, guys. Yeah, happy crocheting. I hope you guys all get to crochet this weekend. Let me know in the comments what you're making today, what you're working on, and if you're going to get a chance to crochet this weekend. I think I will, but who knows? That's why while my kiddos are in school, I'm just like crocheting like a mad woman. And I'm like, I need to get through this yarn. So I started a couple other projects and you'll see in my, I think, Monday video, I'm sharing some finished objects. So you'll see those there. A slanted shell stitch baby blanket for your grandson. Oh, wow. What's a slanted shell stitch? I don't think I've ever made that. Let me see. Where's your comment? A slanted shell stitch baby blanket. Wow, that sounds really cool. I've never made that kind of stitch. I wonder what's different about it than a regular shell stitch, but that sounds wonderful. I just gave 2 baby blankets. We just gifted them to someone at my husband's work. So now I have 7 blankets left. Okay, there's a tutorial at Amanda's Crochets. Oh, wonderful. I'll check that out if I remember. So yeah, now I have 7 baby blankets left. I do have a couple more that I made for donations, but those ones I keep separately. So I think you can probably see my blanket stand. Let me see if you can see it. It's right there. Those are some of the blankets I made. So these top 2 and that green one. Oh, and the purple one. So all of those top 4 ones are all star blankets. This is a corner to corner. This is a corner to corner, and that's a like block stitch blanket. So, oh, that sounds wonderful. Okay, hold on, I'm missing the comments. It's slanted, but it's very beautiful and it looks lacy. Oh, that sounds nice. Aisha's in the house. I just crocheted a baby set. Oh, that's wonderful. I love making things for babies. It's just, I just make things. So my kids will always ask me, who are you making this for? Who are you making that for? And I'm always like, I'm just making it, and I'm making it with a lot of love, and then we'll see where it goes afterwards. I don't really know where is it gonna go. So yeah, I'm actually missing corner to corner. I usually always have a corner to corner blanket going, but I don't have one at the moment. So I think I'm gonna have to start one. So I did buy Red Heart granny square, all-in-one granny square. I bought two of those balls from Joann's in the color, what's the color called? It's called like soft white watermelon or something. It has like greens and whites and pinks. And so I'm not making granny squares, but I was going to use that to make a corner to corner. And I think each of those skeins is like 400 and something yards. So I could maybe even make 2 blankets out of that, or just make one really big blanket. So I need to get that on the hook. Like I really want to start that corner to corner. I'm just trying to like finish off. I really want to finish off this blanket today and then move on to other things. So my whip bag I showed you earlier, it has like 3 whips in it. And then I'm making this. I'm making a large adult size throw blanket with burnout blanket yarn. So that's one of my biggest projects. And then I have a couple of other whips. So, I mean, it feels fine. I really like having a variety of things to choose from and not have to sit down and just work on one project all the time. That's just not me. I've just never been like that. I've always been very excited by all the different possibilities. Thank you, Aisha. And I've always just been so excited by like different projects, and I just honestly can't wait to start things. So I just start things and then I get to them in time, and I'll work on, a couple of rows here and there, and it just makes me feel really nice. I don't like to be chained down to one thing. So yes. All right, what are we at now? We have been live for almost 20 minutes. I think I'm going to sign off because I do need to get going, but it was so nice to just pop in and to see you all. And if this is your first time seeing me, I have a channel. I have tutorials on my channel. I share my whips, my finished projects, the yarn that I buy, all fun crochet things. So I would love for you to check out my channel and check out some of my other videos. I post usually 2 to 3 times per week, and then I share all those, funny crochet memes and also some behind the scenes stuff from what's happening in my crochet world. So yeah, thanks guys so much for joining, and I will see you in the next one, all right? Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye.